Question 1. What does this sign mean? A. Give way to oncoming traffic. B. Stop and give way. C. Proceed with caution. D. No entry. Answers is B. Stop and give way. The stop sign octagonal with stop in white means you must stop your vehicle completely before the stop line, or as close as possible to the intersection, and give way to all other traffic. Question 2. When approaching a pedestrian crossing, what is your primary responsibility? A. Speed up to clear it quickly. B. Be prepared to stop for pedestrians. C. Honk your horn to warn pedestrians. D. Only stop if a pedestrian is already on it. Answers is B. Be prepared to stop for pedestrians. You must always be prepared to stop for pedestrians at a pedestrian crossing. If a pedestrian is on or about to step onto the crossing, you must stop and give way. Question 3. What action should you take when you see this sign? A. Maintain current speed. B. Reduce speed, prepare for slippery road. C. Increase following distance. D. Proceed to the next intersection. Answers is B. Reduce speed, prepare for slippery road. This sign indicates a slippery road ahead. You should reduce your speed, avoid sudden braking or steering, and increase your following distance to maintain control. Question 4. What does this sign indicate? A. Parking zone. B. No parking. C. No stopping. D. Loading zone. Answers is B. No parking. The no parking sign prohibits parking your vehicle, but you may stop temporarily to pick up or drop off passengers or goods, as long as you do not leave the vehicle. Question 5. When can you legally overtake another vehicle on the left passenger side? A. When the vehicle ahead is turning right. B. Anytime on a multi-lane road. C. Only if the road is clear for. D. Never, it is always illegal. Answers is A. When the vehicle ahead is turning right. You may only overtake on the left if the vehicle in front is turning right, or on a multi-lane road, where there is enough room for you to do so safely. Question 6. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Stop ahead. B. Roundabout ahead. C. Sharp curve ahead. D. One-way traffic. Answers is B. Roundabout ahead. This sign indicates that you are approaching a roundabout. You must give way to all traffic already in the roundabout, or approaching from your right. Question 7. What does this sign mean for heavy vehicles? A. Heavy vehicles must turn left. B. No overtaking for heavy vehicles. C. Heavy vehicles only. D. Maximum speed for heavy vehicles. Answers is B. No overtaking for heavy vehicles. This sign prohibits heavy goods vehicles from overtaking other vehicles. Heavy vehicles must not cross the center line to pass another vehicle. Question 8. What does a broken yellow line painted near the center line mean? A. You can overtake if safe. B. No stopping or parking at any time. C. No passing on your side of the road. D. Approaching a railway crossing. Answers is C. No passing on your side of the road. A broken yellow line on your side of the center line means you are allowed to cross it to turn into a driveway or side road, but not to overtake. Question 9. What is the correct action when seeing this sign? A. Accelerate to pass quickly. B. Prepare to stop for pedestrians. C. Ignore if no one is present. D. Honk to alert pedestrians. Answers is B. Prepare to stop for pedestrians. This sign indicates a pedestrian crossing ahead. You must be prepared to stop and give way to any pedestrians on or approaching the crossing. Question 10. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Smooth road. B. Uneven road surface. C. Steep descent. D. Road narrows. Answers is B. Uneven road surface. This sign warns drivers of an uneven road surface ahead. You should reduce your speed and drive with caution to maintain control of your vehicle. Question 11. When must you use your vehicle's headlights? A. Only after sunset. B. From 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise. C. Only during heavy rain. D. When entering a tunnel. Answers is B. From 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise. By law, you must use your headlights from 30 minutes after sunset until 30 minutes before sunrise, and at any other time visibility is poor. Question 12. What does this sign mean? A. Minimum speed 50 km per hour. B. Maximum speed limit 50 km per hour. C. Recommended speed 50 km per hour. D. End of 50 km per hour zone. Answers is B. Maximum speed limit 50. This sign indicates the maximum speed limit for the section of road ahead is 50 km per hour. You must not exceed this speed. Question 13. What action should you take at this sign? A. Turn right only. B. Proceed straight only. C. Turn left only. D. Any direction is allowed. Answers is B. Proceed straight only. This is a mandatory sign indicating that vehicles must proceed straight ahead only. Turning left or right is prohibited. Question 14. How far back should you signal before turning or changing lanes? A. Immediately before the turn. B. At least 3 seconds before the turn or change. C. Only when other cars are around. D. Before the turn. Answers is B. At least 3 seconds before the turn or change. You should signal for at least 3 seconds before you turn or change lanes to give other road users ample warning of your intentions. Question 15. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Steep descent ahead. B. Steep ascent ahead. C. Uneven road ahead. D. Falling rocks ahead. Answers is B. Steep ascent ahead. This sign warns of a steep ascent ahead. You should be prepared to change gears to maintain power and speed safely up the incline. Question 16. What does this sign mean? A. Detour ahead. B. Roadworks ahead. C. End of construction. D. Temporary traffic lights. Answers is B. Roadworks ahead. This sign indicates that there are roadworks ahead. You should slow down, be prepared for hazards, and follow any temporary traffic instructions. Question 17. What should you do if you encounter this sign? A. Proceed straight. B. Turn right only. C. Turn left only. D. Go left or right. Answers is B. Turn right only. This mandatory sign means you must turn right. No other direction of travel is permitted at this intersection. Question 18. When driving at night, when should you dim your headlights from high beam to low beam? A. Only when another vehicle flashes you. B. When another vehicle is within. C. When driving below 50 km per hour. D. Never always use high beam. Answers is B. when another vehicle is within. You must dim your headlights to low beam when another vehicle is within, whether coming towards you or traveling in front of you in the same direction, to avoid dazzling other drivers. Question 19. What does this sign warn you about? A. Uneven road. B. Road hump or bump ahead. C. Steep descent. D. Ahead. Answers is B. Road hump or bump ahead. This sign indicates a road hump or bump ahead. You should reduce your speed to avoid damaging your vehicle or losing control. Question 20. What does this sign indicate? A. Overtaking lane ahead. B. No overtaking. C. Overtaking permitted. D. End of no overtaking zone. Answers is B. No overtaking. This sign means that overtaking is prohibited for all vehicles in this section of the road. You must not pass another vehicle. Question 21. What should you do if you see this sign? A. Drive quickly past. B. Slow down, children may be present. C. Honk your horn. D. Look for a school bus. Answers is B. Slow down, children may be present. This sign warns that children may be in the area, often near schools or playgrounds. You should slow down and be extra vigilant. Question 22. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down on a motorway? A. Attempt repairs on the shoulder. B. Move to the left shoulder, turn on hazard lights. C. Stop in the nearest lane and call for help. D. Exit the vehicle and wait in the median. Answers is B. Move to the left shoulder, turn on hazard lights. If your vehicle breaks down on a motorway, try to move it safely to the far left shoulder, turn on your hazard lights, and use your phone or an emergency call box to get help. Question 23. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Stop. B. Give way. C. Proceed with caution. D. Yield to pedestrians. Answers is B. Give way. The give way sign means you must slow down and be prepared to stop. You must give way to all traffic that has a right of way before proceeding. Question 24. What does this sign tell you about the road ahead? A. Road widens. B. Road narrows from both sides. C. One-way traffic. D. Merging traffic. Answers is B. Road narrows from both sides. This sign warns that the road ahead narrows from both sides. You should adjust your speed and be aware of potential hazards or merging traffic. Question 25. What should you do if you are being followed by an emergency vehicle with flashing lights and siren? A. Maintain your speed and lane. B. Move to the left and stop safely. C. Speed up to get out of its way. D. Signal for it to pass on the right. Answers is B. Move to the left and stop safely. You must pull over to the left and stop safely as soon as possible to allow the emergency vehicle to pass. Do not slam on your brakes or make sudden movements. Question 26. What does this sign indicate for drivers? A. Give way. B. Do not enter. C. Road closed. D. No parking. Answers is B. Do not enter. This sign, often seen at the exit of a one-way street or a ramp, means do not enter. You must not proceed past this sign in your current direction. Question 27. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Turn right only. B. Go straight or turn right. C. Turn left or right. D. Straight only. Answers is B. Go straight or turn right. This mandatory sign indicates that vehicles must either proceed straight ahead or turn right. No other movements are allowed. Question 28. What should you do if you encounter this sign? A. Speed up. B. Reduce speed. Watch for loose gravel. C. Honk your horn. D. Stay close to the vehicle ahead. Answers is B. Reduce speed. Watch for loose gravel. This sign warns of loose gravel or stones on the road. You should reduce speed to avoid losing traction and to prevent stones from damaging your or other vehicles. Question 29. What does this sign prohibit? A. No right turn. B. No U-turn. C. No left turn. D. No parking. Answers is B. No U-turn. This sign prohibits making a U-turn. You must find an alternative way to change your direction of travel. Question 30. When are you allowed to cross a solid yellow line? A. To overtake a slow vehicle. B. To turn into a driveway or side road. C. Only if there is no oncoming traffic. D. Never, it's always illegal. Answers is B. To turn into a driveway or side road. A solid yellow line on your side of the center line means you must not cross it unless you are turning into a driveway or side road. It is illegal to cross it to overtake. Question 31. What does this sign warn about? A. Steep ascent. B. Steep descent. C. Uneven road. D. Road narrows. Answers is B. Steep descent. This sign warns of a steep descent ahead. You should select a lower gear to use engine braking and avoid overheating your brakes. Question 32. What is the meaning of this sign? A. No cars allowed. B. Passenger cars only. C. Road for all vehicles. D. Car park ahead. Answers is B. Passenger cars only. This sign indicates that the road is for passenger cars only. Other vehicle types may be prohibited. Question 33. What does this sign mean? A. Headwind ahead. B. Strong side wind ahead. C. Wind farm ahead. D. Open road ahead. Answers is B. Strong side wind ahead. This sign warns of strong side winds, which can be particularly dangerous for vehicles or motorcycles. Be prepared to adjust your steering. Question 34. What should you do before moving off from a parked position? A. Check your mirrors only. B. Check mirrors, blind spot, signal. C. Signal and immediately move. D. Wait until there are no cars. Answers is B. Check mirrors, blind spot, signal. Before moving off, you must check your mirrors. Check your blind spots by looking over your shoulder and signal your intentions to other road users. Question 35. What does this sign indicate? A. No parking. B. No stopping. C. Loading zone. D. Bus stop. Answers is B. No stopping. This sign means no stopping. You are not permitted to stop your vehicle for any reason, not even briefly, in this area. Question 36. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Two-way traffic. B. One-way road. C. Roundabout ahead. D. Motorway ahead. Answers is B. One-way road. This sign indicates that the road you are entering is a one-way street, meaning all traffic flows in the same direction. Question 37. What should you do when approaching a railway crossing without barriers? A. Speed up to cross quickly. B. Slow down, look, listen for trains. C. Assume no train is coming. D. Honk your horn to warn trains. Answers is B. Slow down, look, listen for trains. At an uncontrolled railway crossing, you must slow down, look both ways, and listen for trains. Be prepared to stop if a train is approaching. Question 38. What does this sign warn about? A. Wild animals. B. Cattle crossing. C. Farm machinery. D. Zoo ahead. Answers is B. Cattle crossing. This sign warns of an area where farm animals, specifically cattle, may cross the road. Drive with caution and be prepared to stop. Question 39. What does this sign indicate? A. Turn right. B. No right turn. C. No left turn. D. U-turn permitted. Answers is B. No right turn. This sign prohibits vehicles from making a right turn at the intersection or point where it is displayed. Question 40. What is the recommended following distance in good conditions? A. 1 car length. B. A gap. C. A gap. D. 5 meters. Answers is B. A gap. The rule is a simple way to maintain a safe following distance. In poor conditions, such as rain or gravel, increase this to 3 or 4 seconds. Question 41. What does this sign mean? A. Single-track railway crossing. B. Railway crossing. C. Level crossing ahead. D. Tram crossing. Answers is B. Railway crossing. This sign warns drivers of a railway crossing ahead. Be prepared to stop and ensure no train is approaching before crossing. Question 42. What does this sign tell you? A. Pass obstacle on left. B. Pass obstacle on right. C. Turn right ahead. D. Road closed. Answers is B. Pass obstacle on right. This sign indicates that you must pass the obstacle ahead on the right side. This is often used for traffic islands or road works. Question 43. What should you do if you are dazzled by the headlights of an oncoming vehicle? A. Flash your high beams. B. Slow down and look to the left side of the road. C. Close your eyes briefly. D. Speed up to pass the vehicle quickly. Answers is B. Slow down and look to the left side of the road. If dazzled, slow down, look towards the left edge of the road, and be prepared to stop if your vision is severely impaired. Question 44. What does this sign prohibit? A. No U-turn. B. No left turn. C. No right turn. D. No entry. Answers is B. No left turn. This sign prohibits vehicles from making a left turn at the intersection or point where it is displayed. Question 45. What does this sign mean for cyclists? A. Cycle track ahead. B. Cyclists leaving or entering road. C. No cyclists allowed. D. Bicycle parking. Answers is B. Cyclists leaving or entering road. This sign warns drivers that cyclists may be entering or leaving the roadway ahead. Be extra cautious and look out for bicycles. Question 46. What is the purpose of this sign? A. Give way. B. Priority road. C. Stop. D. End of priority road. Answers is B. Priority road. This sign indicates that you are on a priority road, meaning you have the over traffic entering from side roads or intersections without priority signs. Question 47. When changing lanes, what must you always do? A. Signal and speed up. B. Signal, check mirrors, check blind spot. C. Only check mirrors. D. Assume the lane is clear. Answers is B. Signal, check mirrors, check blind spot. Before changing lanes, always signal your intentions, check your mirrors and side, and perform a head check to ensure your blind spot is clear. Question 48. What does this sign mean? A. Road hump ahead. B. Ahead. C. Uneven road. D. Slippery road. Answers is B. Ahead. This sign warns of potholes or severely uneven sections of the road. You should slow down to avoid damaging your vehicle or losing control. Question 49. What action is required by this sign? A. Turn left only. B. Go straight or turn left. C. Go straight only. D. Turn right or left. Answers is B. Go straight or turn left. This mandatory sign indicates that vehicles must either proceed straight ahead or turn left. No other movements are allowed. Question 50. What does this sign indicate? A. Cattle crossing. B. Wild animals crossing. C. Farm animals. D. Pet crossing. Answers is B. Wild animals crossing. This sign warns that wild animals may cross the road in this area. Drive with increased caution, especially at dawn and dusk, and be prepared to stop. Question 51. In which situation is it legal to do a U-turn? A. On any street with light traffic. B. Where a sign specifically permits it. C. At any intersection. D. If no oncoming traffic for. Answers is B. Where a sign specifically permits it. U-turns are generally restricted. You can legally make a U-turn only where a sign explicitly permits it, or if it's safe, and not in a prohibited area, e.g., at traffic lights, on a bridge, or near a pedestrian crossing. Question 52. What does this sign mean? A. No parking. B. No entry for all vehicles. C. Give way. D. Stop. Answers is B. No entry for all vehicles. This sign indicates that movement in this direction is prohibited for all vehicles. It typically marks the end of a one-way street or a private road. Question 53. What does this sign tell you about the road? A. Dangerous curve to the left. B. Dangerous curve to the right. C. Slippery road ahead. D. Road narrows. Answers is B. Dangerous curve to the right. This sign warns drivers of a dangerous curve to the right ahead. You should reduce your speed and prepare to steer through the bend safely. Question 54. What should you do if you miss your exit on a motorway? A. Reverse on the shoulder. B. Continue to the next exit. C. Stop and signal for help. D. Make a U-turn if no traffic. Answers is B. Continue to the next exit. It is illegal and extremely dangerous to reverse, stop, or make a U-turn on a motorway. Always continue to the next exit and find an alternative route. Question 55. What does this sign mean? A. Maximum speed 50 km per hour. B. Minimum speed limit 50 km per hour. C. Recommended speed 50 km per hour. D. Speed camera ahead. Answers is B. Minimum speed limit 50. This sign indicates a minimum speed limit of 50. You must drive at or above this speed unless conditions make it unsafe to do so. Question 56. What is the meaning of this sign? A. No parking. B. No entry for motor vehicles. C. One-way traffic. D. Give way. Answers is B, no entry for motor vehicles. This sign indicates that no motor vehicles are permitted to enter this road or area. Other types of transport, such as bicycles, might be allowed. Question 57. What does this sign warn about? A. Pedestrian crossing. B. Traffic light ahead. C. Stop sign ahead. D. Railway crossing. Answers is B. Traffic light ahead. This sign warns you that there are traffic lights ahead. Be prepared to slow down and stop if the light is red or about to change. Question 58. What should you do before making a left turn? A. Speed up to clear the intersection. B. Signal, check mirrors, check blind spot. C. Only check for oncoming traffic. D. Wait for a gap and turn quickly. Answers is B. Signal, check mirrors, check blind spot. Before turning left, signal your intention, check your mirrors for following traffic, and look over your left shoulder to check your blind spot for cyclists or motorcyclists. Question 59. What does this sign mean? A. Dangerous curve to the right. B. Dangerous curve to the left. C. Road narrows. D. Slippery road. Answers is B. Dangerous curve to the left. This sign warns drivers of a dangerous curve to the left ahead. You should reduce your speed and prepare to steer through the bend safely. Question 60. What does this sign indicate? A. No cycling. B. Cycle track. C. Shared path. D. Pedestrian crossing. Answers is B. Cycle track. This sign designates a path specifically for cyclists. Motorized vehicles are typically not permitted on a cycle track. Question 61. What does this sign warn about? A. Railway crossing. B. Railway crossing. C. Drawbridge ahead. D. Tram crossing. Answers is B. Railway crossing. This sign warns drivers of a railway crossing ahead. Be prepared to stop and ensure no train is approaching before crossing. Question 62. What must you do at an uncontrolled intersection where no signs or signals exist? A. Give way to traffic on your left. B. Give way to traffic on your right. C. Assume you have the right of way. D. Speed up to clear the intersection. Answers is B. Give way to traffic on your right. At an uncontrolled intersection, you must give way to all vehicles approaching from your right. This is the give way to the right rule in. Question 63. What does this sign indicate for parking? A. No parking on even days. B. No parking on days. C. Parking restricted all days. D. Parking for a limited time. Answers is B. No parking on days. This sign means that parking is prohibited on the side of the road where it is displayed on days of the month. This helps with street cleaning or traffic flow. Question 64. What does this sign indicate? A. End of motorway. B. Motorway or expressway ahead. C. Rest area ahead. D. Priority road begins. Answers is B. Motorway or expressway ahead. This sign indicates the beginning of a motorway or expressway. Special rules apply, such as minimum speeds and restrictions on certain vehicle types. Question 65. What does this sign indicate for drivers? A. Go straight only. B. Turn right or left. C. Go straight or right. D. No turns allowed. Answers is B. Turn right or left. This mandatory sign indicates that vehicles must turn either right or left. Proceeding straight ahead is not permitted. Question 66. What should you do if you are towing a trailer on a steep descent? A. Maintain high speed. B. Select a lower gear for engine braking. C. Apply brakes continuously. D. Increase following distance to 1 second. Answers is B. Select a lower gear for engine braking. When towing a trailer on a steep descent, select a lower gear to use engine braking, which helps control speed and prevents your service brakes from overheating and failing. Question 67. What does this sign warn about? A. Falling trees. B. Falling rocks or debris. C. Roadworks. D. Landslide area. Answers is B. Falling rocks or debris. This sign warns drivers of falling rocks or debris from a cliff or hillside. Drive with extreme caution, especially after rain, and be prepared for obstacles on the road. Question 68. What does this sign mean? A. No overtaking. B. End of no overtaking restriction. C. Overtaking lane begins. D. Overtaking only. Answers is B. End of no overtaking restriction. This sign indicates the end of the no overtaking restriction. You may now overtake if it is safe and legal to do so. Question 69. What does this sign mean for heavy vehicles? A. Heavy vehicle route. B. No entry for goods vehicles. C. Heavy vehicle parking. D. Minimum speed for heavy vehicles. Answers is B. No entry for goods vehicles. This sign prohibits the entry of goods vehicles into the area or road ahead. It applies to vehicles exceeding a certain gross laden weight. Question 70. When is it illegal to use a mobile phone while driving? A. Only when texting. B. Holding or operating it while driving. C. Only if talking without hands-free. D. When stopped at traffic lights. Answers is B. Holding or operating it while driving. It is illegal to hold or use a mobile phone or any handheld device while driving, including when stopped at traffic lights or in congested traffic. You can only use it if it's securely mounted and you don't touch it. Question 71. What does this sign mean for pedestrians? A. No pedestrians allowed. B. Pedestrian track or path. C. Pedestrian crossing ahead. D. Shared path. Answers is B. Pedestrian track or path. This sign designates a path specifically for pedestrians. Other road users, such as cyclists or motor vehicles, are generally not permitted. Question 72. What does this sign indicate? A. Series of curves first to left. B. Series of dangerous curves first to right. C. One sharp curve to the right. D. Winding road, no specific direction. Answers is B. Series of dangerous curves first to right. This sign warns of a series of dangerous curves ahead, with the first curve bending to the right. Reduce your speed and be prepared for multiple turns. Question 73. What should you do if this sign is displayed? A. No parking on odd days. B. No parking on days. C. Parking restricted all days. D. Parking for limited time. Answers is B. No parking on days. This sign means that parking is prohibited on the side of the road where it is displayed on days of the month. This helps with street cleaning or traffic flow. Question 74. What should you do when you see a school patrol sign displayed? A. Drive past cautiously. B. Stop and wait until it is withdrawn. C. Speed up to get through quickly. D. Honk your horn to warn children. Answers is B. Stop and wait until it is withdrawn. When A school patrol sign E, G, A stop sign held by A school patrol is displayed, you must stop and wait until the sign is withdrawn and the children have cleared the crossing. Question 75. What does this sign warn about? A. Steep ascent. B. Embankment or quayside ahead. C. Tunnel ahead. D. Road narrows. Answers is B. Embankment or quayside ahead. This sign warns drivers of an embankment or quayside ahead, meaning the road runs alongside a body of water or a drop-off. Drive with caution. Question 76. What does this sign mean for vehicles with trailers? A. Trailers only. B. No entry for vehicles with trailer. C. Trailer parking. D. Long vehicles ahead. Answers is B. No entry for vehicles with trailer. This sign prohibits vehicles that are towing a trailer from entering the road or area ahead. This may be due to road conditions, turns, or other restrictions. Question 77. What does this sign indicate? A. Pass obstacle on right. B. Pass obstacle on left. C. Turn left ahead. D. Road closed.